Humans kill more than 3 sharks every second, which adds up to nearly 11,500 sharks killed every hour. And this is just based on the estimate that we kill 100 million sharks a year, which is actually a very cautious estimate. We may actually kill over 270 million sharks a year, and so kill about 30,000 sharks an hour. Why should you care about this? Well, if we want healthy oceans, then we need sharks. As sharks are a keystone species, meaning they hold the marine ecosystem together. When we think of sharks eating prey, we think of them as being harmful to those prey species. But actually, they help to keep prey populations healthy by eating diseased, old, or less fit individuals. This improves the gene pools of prey populations, and it prevents diseases being spread. They also prevent prey species getting overpopulated, which is important because otherwise the prey would eat too much of their prey and the whole food web would get messed up. For example, if we lost sharks in a coral reef ecosystem, then smaller predatory fish would increase in abundance and feed on the herbivores, so the herbivore populations would decrease. These herbivores feed on algae, so with less of them, the algae grows out of control, taking over and killing the reef. A unique habitat that's very important for many species. And sharks don't just eat prey, they also intimidate them, which sounds bad, but let me explain. If we didn't have sharks, then species like turtles wouldn't be scared off, and so wouldn't move around between different seagrass meadows, instead staying in one place and overgrazing that meadow. So sharks prevent herbivores from destroying these vegetative habitats, which are also important for many species. But it's especially important that seagrass meadows don't get destroyed because they store large amounts of carbon in the plant and in the sediment, preventing this carbon from getting into the atmosphere. And sharks also help this by storing large amounts of carbon in their bodies. When sharks die naturally, this carbon either gets sequestered into the ocean floor or eaten by other animals. But when humans kill sharks, that carbon gets removed from the ocean. So killing sharks reduces the ocean's capacity to store carbon. Another reason why sharks' role in maintaining the food web is so important is that the fishing industry relies on stable populations of their target catch. Just one example is in North Carolina, when shark populations decreased, ray populations increased and ate all the scallops, meaning all the scallops fisheries had to close. And yes, fishermen make money from killing and selling sharks, but sharks are actually worth far more alive than dead, because they provide ecotourism like shark diving. In the Bahamas, a single live reef shark is worth $250,000 through dive tourism, versus a one-time value of just $50 when caught by a fisherman. So, we need sharks to have a healthy ocean. Meaning, if you love any other ocean animals, or interact with the ocean in any way, or if you're a human on planet Earth, a planet dominated by oceans, then you should care about sharks being killed.